journey was not an enjoyable one. During 2 years' voyage,
setting up
the Helloff was lost.
faith.
The trow sank, while the hope vanished without a trace. The good news of the Blythe Boatsap was nothing but lies. Only Leifta remained.
Wow. Yeah, I guess they would have to have done it gone that way, right? Because then he would have to travel to
An
China.
ironic twist. For what awaited us in the Far East wasn't love. It was monsters and death.
2 years to get to Japan. I'm gonna try something. Do this. Alright, I'm gonna check that out later. Nioh. Hey, the game begins. Before I begin my preparations for landfall, I leaf once more through that curious book I had chanced upon. Recorded inside are the memoirs of a sailor who had once paid a visit to the land of Zipangu. Precisely how this document wound up in the hold of this ship when its author clearly belonged to the crew of a different boat is beyond me, but here I am poring over its pages all the same, and not for the first time this voyage, may I add. What fascinated me above all else were the memoirs' many accounts of Zipangu's diverse armor and weaponry. Choose your preferred weapon. Single-handed sword, primary slashing weapon with a wide range. It can also be used for thrust and has long reach. This is a well-balanced weapon that's easy to use. A pair of swords, one held in each hand. A single blow from either blade lacks power, but they enable rapid consecutive attacks when used together. They make an excellent choice of weapon when surrounded by numerous assailants. A long-handled weapon tipped with a blade. Its superior reach enables rangy, sweeping attacks. However, it will ricochet wildly if struck against a wall, making it a poor weapon for enclosed spaces. A weapon with a thick, heavy blade at one end. Its weight makes it a slow weapon to swing, but also gives it considerable power. Enemies find its attack difficult to deflect. A weapon that combines sickle and weighted chain. Mastery of this unusual weapon requires a deep understanding of many special techniques. The sickle allows for quick strikes in close range, and the chain and weight can be thrown to add range to a weapon's offensive repertoire. I'm gonna go with axe, because we were killing it with that, so... The sailor from the memoir seems to have spent quite a time in Zipangu and succeeded in keeping the company of samurai. He writes in detail of established in Zipangu called dojo, where people, including samurai, congregate for instruction in martial arts discipline. Just reading the sailor's vivid accounts, I feel as though I am there in the flesh, watching these warriors as they train. The samurai is master of many armaments and trains for combat in every imaginable situation. If I were to use another weapon, which one would I choose? A second weapon. Probably something faster, right? Skill. I don't want that. Well balanced. I don't want a well balanced. I don't like the minus on that. Should I go dual swords or Kusarigama? Weighted chain master. We'll do that. The memoir also asserts that the samurai are knowledgeable in the martial arts. First, they know which fighting stance to use in each situation, high, mid, or low. Second, after each attack, they ready themselves for their next strike by focusing their ki, or inner energy. Third, once their ki is readied, the samurai can use purification techniques to rid the surroundings of malevolence. I know not how to explain it, but I feel as though I have some innate ability to grasp all these concepts and have experimented many times with each technique. The memoir states Zipangu is home of 8 million gods and other deities. Jeez, exactly how this figure was derived I can only imagine, but as I cast my gaze to the shore, I am struck by the sensation that some mystical power has been keeping watch over me. It is an energy that reminds me of Saoris. Sauirse. Saurus. I pull out the memoir once more and survey each page until I arrive at the guardian spirit that best matched the force I am sensing. Alright. Let's see that. Oh, doggo! Strength 1, a wolf and guardian spirit of fire elemental strengthens the attack power of those it's in this protection. Isonde, a shark guardian spirit of the water elemental, amplifies the abilities of those in protection to sense enemies. A hawk guardian spirit and wind elemental increases evasive abilities of those in its protection. I'm gonna go with Kato, because we're killing dudes. So let's go. Strength +1. Axe is stamina. What? Nope, hold up. Oh, spirit. Well, we'll go with strength anyways. Bonus attribute: stamina, dexterity, strength. Is this one good? Is one of these give strength again? No. Stamina, dexterity, and strength. Oh, maybe I should do body. I wish I knew what body did though. I might not even use dexterity. If this is... let me go with body. If we're talking about what my bonus stats are going to be, I thought attribute bonus meant like what gives it a bonus, not that I'd be getting that bonus. I'm going to go with body. If you're a first-time player, I recommend doing the tutorial. Do you wish to begin a tutorial mission? No, you know what? I'll just do it just to do it. Hey, Cheddarmancer, how's it going? The dojo is a training ground for samurai. It is filled with blood, sweat, and tears of the unaccounted warriors who polish their techniques within this wall. These long traditions and secrets are held down from generation to generation. Oh, I'm already breaking shit. Wooden sword. See, this is a weird way of doing it. They put you through all of that, and this is when the tutorial happens. We proceed to the next tutorial. I mean, like, I've gotten through the whole prologue, so I'm pretty sure I don't need this. Lock on. Okay, I'm locked on. Do they want me to kill him no matter what? Let me proceed to the next tutorial. Alright, where is it? There it is. Oh. I do a back dodge automatically if I'm holding guard. Okay. That's interesting. Instead of me locking on and doing down and X. High stance. What? Okay, now this is completely different. High stance emphasizes attack power, allows for powerful techniques. Mid stance is good for defense. It has a wide range of techniques and is easy to use. Low stance is good for dodging. It doesn't consume much ki. It also maintains your guard as you move. Alright, well, I'm glad I did this. It's mid stance. Wow, they didn't even let me like, well, I guess the whole goal was for me to go through all three, but I figured they would drop 3 enemies, you know? Oh, okay. That is what they want me to do. Oh, okay. It's faster. And then is this mid stance? This stance is balanced. Alright, I get it. Key pulse. R1 while blue light gathers around you after an attack. A key pulse recovers your key. The amount varies based on your timing. The maximum amount is determined by your key gauge. R1 while blue lights gather around you after an attack. Oh. So can I go? What's good timing? That's what I want to know. Oh. So that's what it is. I wonder what's the perfect timing. Maybe I should have watched that video. Hold on, it'll be in my memorize, right? Yeah, it is. Key pull R1 when the blue light gathers to you after an attack. Using key pulls will replenish your key. The maximum possible key which can be gained is shown in the key gauge, but how much key is replenished depends on your timing. Do not lose focus when you finish a move. If you stay on your toes and quickly ready yourself for the next strike, your key will master the key pulse as a vital for the flow of battle. Oh, okay, so gotcha. Got it. It makes it so you get it faster, but depending on your timing, you don't get it at all. 10-4, so it just gives you a boost to your stamina real fast, so you recover it faster. Oh, that's good to know. Yokai Realm, another world born from the yokai. When you are in the yokai realm, your key recovery speed is greatly reduced. Conservatively, the powers of the yokai themselves are enhanced there. Purify recovers the maximum amount of ki from a successful key pulse in the yokai realm. It also cleanses the defilement of the yokai realm from your person, restoring you to normal. That's yokai realm. Not yokai realm. Activates you successfully exceed key pulse to gain maximum key. It purifies. Did I do it? I don't know if I did it. Oh, that was a failure. Okay. That's gonna be rough. Wooden axe. Alright, cool. I can practice with the axe. Oh, that was educational. That was all very educational. I did. I got it. Oh, I don't like that at all. No, I don't like that at all. Like, can I cancel that? Nope, I cannot cancel that. I am not doing that one at all. Because at least that one I can cancel after I do the swing. Okay. This is going to be very interesting. This game just got very much more interesting. Shooting. Press R2 while holding L2. Switch ammo type. Square for normal, triangle for special, R3 for zoom. Ready your ranged weapon with L2, press R2 to shoot. Alright, use R to move the reticle, switch between the type of ammo by pressing square or triangle. Some enemies have a weak spot. Landing a hit on their weak spot will deal greater damage and break their stance. The middle of the reticle will turn red when pointed at an enemy's weak spot, and the rest of the reticle will turn red the closer you are to an enemy. Oof. Oh, jeez. This is insane. Alright. Hopefully, let's see how integral this is. Alright. Where's the enemies? Oh boy. That is a lot of damage. Oh, you don't even gotta... That's interesting. Okay. Small spirit stone. Yep, I gotta equip the item first. Okay, this I should, Alright, let me proceed to the next tutorial. Cool. Alright, living weapon. When a Guardian Spirit Armada gauge is full, press circle and triangle the Guardian Spirit skill. While the living weapon is active, press square, circle and triangle. Triggering a living weapon changes the health gauge and key gauge into the living weapon gauge. As long as the living weapon gauge is active, you are impervious to damage and your close combat attacks inflict more damage. The living weapon gauge decreases over time, and when the attack lands, once the gauge is fully depleted, its effect wears off. While a living weapon is active, press circle and triangle will perform a Guardian Spirit's unique skills. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. Are we done? Yeah, sure. I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I didn't go into this with an immense amount of bravado, because I would have gotten wrecked. I was like, what is this? It's choosing stances, Guardian Spirits. Is this okay? Yes. We're good.